Everyone reacts differently when provoked. Some people might laugh it off, while others might respond with equal force. However, when it comes to Sigma males, their reactions are deeper and more complex. Sigma males forge their own paths, standing apart from traditional leaders or followers. They value independence and self-reliance above all. Provoking a Sigma male isn't like poking a bear. It's more like disturbing a calm sea without realizing the powerful currents beneath. Although Sigma males are not naturally aggressive or confrontational, there are good reasons why you shouldn't push their buttons. 1. They have little patience for foolishness or disrespect. Provoking someone with a low tolerance for nonsense or disrespect is not just unwise, it's a surefire way to alienate them. Sigma males, who cherish their peace and uphold their principles, have little patience for trivialities and disrespect. They prioritize a calm and respectful environment and, when faced with disrespect or unnecessary drama, are quick to take action. They won't hesitate to speak up or distance themselves from the situation, ensuring they don't waste time or energy on negativity. Sigma males value their time and energy, so they refuse to invest in people or situations that detract from their well-being. Their low tolerance for anything contrary to their values means they will swiftly remove themselves from toxic environments. This doesn't mean they are rigid. They are open-minded and willing to consider different viewpoints, provided the discourse remains respectful. Pushing their limits won't lead to a confrontation but will result in them severing ties or distancing themselves. 2. They can foresee your actions, making it challenging to catch them off guard. Sigma males possess a remarkable ability to foresee the actions of others, making it nearly impossible to surprise them. This talent stems from their keen observational skills and an intuitive understanding of human behavior. They can often sense what someone will do next thanks to their sharp analytical minds and attentiveness to subtle cues. This skill isn't about being manipulative or deceitful. It's a way for Sigma males to safeguard themselves against potential dangers. By recognizing patterns and behaviors in people, they can steer clear of traps or conflicts. They don't need to be in the spotlight to maintain control. Instead, they prefer to stay in the background, carefully watching and making strategic decisions when the time is right. While alpha males might dominate with their presence, Sigma males wield a different kind of influence, quiet yet powerful. Their ability to predict others' actions not only keeps them protected but also gives them a strategic edge in various situations. This skill makes them excellent planners and decision makers, as they can foresee possible scenarios and prepare accordingly. 3. They quickly distance themselves from anyone who pushes them too far. A standout trait of Sigma males is their readiness to sever connections with anyone who crosses their boundaries. When provoked beyond their limit, they won't engage in confrontations or dramatic exchanges. Instead, they quietly and decisively remove the offending person from their lives as if that person never existed. This may surprise those accustomed to others who either fight back or attempt to repair the relationship. Sigma males, however, don't openly display their emotions. Pushing them too far results in a swift and permanent disconnection. It's not about being harsh or unforgiving. It's about protecting their well-being. Sigma males cherish their peace and will not hesitate to eliminate anyone who disturbs it. This decision to cut ties is never made impulsively, but once it's done, there's no going back. It sends a clear message: respect their boundaries or be excluded from their lives. This level of decisiveness may seem extreme, but it highlights their strong character. They are clear about what they want and do not want in their lives, and they will not sacrifice their tranquility for anyone. Provoking a Sigma male to this extent may not only mean losing a friend but also losing their respect and trust permanently. 4. They keep to themselves and are difficult to understand, making their actions hard to predict. In a society where oversharing is commonplace, Sigma males stand out due to their preference for privacy and maintaining a sense of mystery. They are often difficult to interpret, which can confuse and frustrate those trying to understand their motives. Sigma males don't readily disclose their thoughts or emotions, keeping others at arm's length until trust is established. This reluctance to share adds to their unpredictability, making it hard for others to predict their responses or actions. Their enigmatic nature is not an intentional act of mystique but rather a deep-seated value for personal privacy, which eliminates the need to disclose every aspect of their lives. This aura of mystery enhances their appeal and makes it more difficult for anyone attempting to provoke or manipulate them. By keeping their inner world private, Sigma males retain control over themselves and their surroundings, providing them with an advantage over those trying to unsettle them. It's important to recognize that just because someone doesn't openly express their feelings doesn't mean they lack boundaries or limits. Their reserved nature and unpredictability serve as a protective mechanism, making it essential to think twice before attempting to provoke them. 5. They might show their strength when challenged. When pushed beyond their limits, even the calmest individuals have a breaking point, and this is particularly true for those who typically prefer to remain unnoticed. Sigma males are often misunderstood and underestimated due to their low-profile nature. However, they possess a unique combination of traits that enable them to assert dominance with surprising authority when necessary. While they do not actively seek out conflict, Sigma males are fully capable of rising to the occasion when provoked. These qualities are not always apparent, as they typically choose to keep them hidden until needed. This abrupt transition from passive to assertive can catch others by surprise, putting those who provoke them in an uncomfortable position. Although they might seem unlikely to take charge, this is not due to a lack of capability. A Sigma male's quiet confidence and inner strength can quickly transform into assertiveness when necessary, making him a challenging adversary in any scenario. Choosing silence does not indicate an inability to command. Rather, it reflects a wise decision to exercise this capability judiciously. 6. They might stay quiet, but there's a lot more to them than what you see on the surface. Have you ever misjudged someone based on their outward appearance or calm demeanor, only to discover you were entirely mistaken? This is a common scenario with Sigma males. These individuals excel at blending into the background and remaining unnoticed, yet this doesn't imply ignorance of their surroundings. Their quiet nature serves as a facade for their keen observational skills and capacity to gather information discreetly. Just because they are not vocal doesn't mean they aren't actively listening and mentally recording details that could prove advantageous later. Mistaking their silence for a lack of awareness can lead you into a trap of your own making. It's a prime example of the saying, "Still waters run deep." Underestimating someone who is reserved and unassuming often results in unexpected outcomes, mainly because you misjudge their depth of knowledge or engagement. Sigma males do not seek attention or recognition, but they are highly observant. If you provoke them, you might be surprised by how much they actually know, and this realization could shift the dynamic significantly. 7. They possess great patience, waiting for the right moment while observing everything around them. A major reason why you should reconsider provoking a Sigma male is their remarkable patience. They resemble skilled chess players, always alert and calculating their next move. They pay attention to everything around them, taking mental notes of each detail and interaction. This patience is not passive, it's an active process. They scrutinize every action and word, weaving them into a broader context that might not be immediately apparent to others. Engaging in conflict with someone who patiently awaits the right moment is like playing a game on their terms. Sigma males are not driven by impulsive reactions or emotions, which makes them highly unpredictable. If you expect a quick reaction, you might be met with an unsettling silence instead. However, this silence should not be misunderstood as weakness or defeat. It's more akin to the calm before a storm. During this time, they are carefully planning their response. When they finally decide to act, it is with a level of precision and insight that often leaves their adversaries unprepared. Their patience is a formidable strength, not a flaw. It's a deliberate pause that allows them to choose the most effective way to deal with a situation or confrontation. Challenging someone who uses time strategically often results in surprising and unfavorable outcomes for those who initiated the trouble. If you found these insights helpful, feel free to leave a comment. If you're unsure about what to say, simply write "done" to let us know you watched until the end. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we invite you to subscribe now and become part of our channel. Thank you for your attention. Until next time.